Hello everyone and welcome back to the Azerbaijan Grand Prix. If you missed qualifying and you want to see that before this race, then click the link on the top of your screen now. If you saw qualifying yesterday and you literally can't remember what happened, don't worry, we'll head over to Crofty who will give us a rundown of the grid.
Lewis Hamilton lines up on pole position and Valtteri Bottas will line up alongside. Looking at the rest of today's grid, we have Perez, Gasly, Wang and Stroll, Sainz, Ricciardo, Ocon and Roman Grosjean, Norris, Kvyat, Charles Leclerc and Hubert, Verstappen, Albon, Kevin Magnussen and George Russell, Matsushita, Latifi, Giovinazzi and Nick de Vries.
Yes, you heard that correctly. Wang is P5. I think we're P5 because Max has got a penalty. I assume he took a new engine or something. But yeah, P5, get in there. Anyway, let's quickly look at the pit strategy and then we can go racing. So yeah, I decided to do my own strategy, which is probably going to go terribly wrong. But yeah, decided to do my own one, which is to do a two-stopper because that top one looks hideous to me. There's no way we're going to make those softs or hards last the full length of the race. So yeah, doing two stops. We're going to do a stop on lap 5, put the mediums on, and then another stop on lap 16 to put another set of mediums on, which should see us through to the end of the race. Alright, so the only thing left to do is to go racing at the Azerbaijan Grand Prix. Alright, so here we are, 3 lights, 4 lights, 5 lights, engines revved, and away we go. That was a long time waiting. We have got an absolutely blinding start, already up to P2 that is, around the outside of Bottas into turn 1. How we made it stick, Bottas is very close. We are in P2 everyone, this is mental. He's going up the inside, is he? That's not going to work very well. I don't think he's got any damage, but he did hit us, as there is a yellow flag. And it's all immediately green. I think everything's alright, people. But yeah, we're up to P2. What is going on? Hamilton has already checked out. He's nearly 1.5. Well, he is. He's over 1.5 seconds in front of us. Bottas is 0.7 of a second behind us. So we are quite comfortably in P2. What is happening? How did we get such a good start? I have no idea. But it just hooked up. Do we normally start in the softs? We don't normally start in the softs, so maybe it's just that. Yeah, what start? Unbelievable. Bottas is getting very close to us. Normally there's loads of action on the first lap, but Hamilton's miles ahead of us as we are coming into the castle section, taking it nice and cautious as we have got a lot of fuel on board at the moment, as it is the beginning of the Grand Prix. We've gone very wide. That is going to let Bottas very close to the back of us. As you can see in the top right hand corner there, he's only 0.7 of a second. That's coming down gradually as he has got a better exit out of that corner, up to the worst corner on the track. And we've done that very well. Didn't even need to bunny hop that. Very impressed with myself there. And just need to get this one right and we should be home safe at the end of lap 1, pretty much, as long as we don't bin it in the chicane. Here we go. No, absolutely fine. I don't know why I was worried about that. And we are a second ahead of Bottas as well. So nearly 2 seconds behind Hamilton, but more importantly, a second in front of Bottas. If we can hold that, we will be on for a podium. I'm getting a little bit excited. I don't know, it's lap 1 of 22. Not 22, 26. Lap 3, well, the end of lap 3, sorry, going into lap 4. And we are still, well, we're holding our own behind Hamilton here, but more importantly, look, 2.5 seconds to Perez behind us. Bottas has dropped back, so I'm not sure if he's got a bit of a problem. But yeah, anyway, that seemed to be the trend. We are currently 5 seconds ahead of Gasly as we come in for our first stop on lap 6 now, basically, end of lap 5. So we're going to put on the mediums, and then we've got one more stop after that. So yeah, hopefully the softs was very quick. Hopefully our pace is still good on the mediums. 2.4 seconds, not too bad. Where have we come out though? We have come out behind Leclerc, the Ferrari Leclerc, and just in front of the Haas of Kevin Magnussen. Oh, as we have a little bit of a slide coming out of the pits there. And on the back end of the lap, we are coming up behind the Ferrari. Now we know they are very slow. I mentioned that a lot in the last video. In fact, someone did a comment about how much I mentioned it, saying you should take a shot. And I assume everyone will be very drunk or very hyper if you're doing a, squash or something, in case you don't drink like me. And we just set a purple last sector. Our pace is amazing. That's Hamilton coming out the pits there. So we have gained a lot on Hamilton there. We're still stuck behind the AlphaTauri of Grosjean, but he is stuck behind the AlphaTauri of Hubert. So it's an AlphaTauri sandwich. As, yeah, we're not too far behind Grosjean. Hopefully we can make a move sooner rather than later as we jump towards the end of the castle section. He is obviously on those hard tyres. Gave him a cheeky tap on the rear. Cheeky. And, yeah, coming up behind Grosjean, this should be a move that is fairly easily done. We haven't even got DRS and it looks like it's done. We're going to go around the outside, or is that the inside? That's the inside of Grosjean, and that is up to P9 as there is people coming to the pits as well. So we're up to P5 now, actually. Can we get around the outside of Hubert as one? No, as well. Sorry. As Hubert is coming off the inside, we're going to let him go defensively. We should get a better exit here, and hopefully this is the other AlphaTauri done as well. Yes, it is. So up to P4 and very close to the back of Hamilton. Although Hubert is coming back around the outside, is he going to give him plenty of room? Is he still there? I think we've made that work. So we're up to P4 behind Lewis Hamilton. And coming through the chicane, there is yellow flags up ahead, so we need to be a little bit careful. And that is Lance Stroll. What on earth has happened? He's literally rocking the bloat, blocking the road as there's a safety car. Kevin Magnussen's gone through, Latifi's gone through. We've got a 5-second penalty. What on earth has happened? What just happened? I have no idea. Let's find out. Let's go and have a look at what's just happened. Okay, so looking at Lance Stroll, he has dropped it. He's hit the wall. He's lost his front wing. He's done a pirouette, and he's now doing his best Austin Powers impression by the looks of it, from Goldmember. What is he doing? So on board, Lancelot Stroll, yeah, he just dropped it. Obviously those tyres have gone off, and they don't have the grip going through it, and yeah, it is. It's exactly like Austin Powers in Goldmember, where he's got that the cart thing. I don't know what it's called, but you know what it is. And he's there for ages, basically doing this. Oh, and then he's gone ghost. It's turned into Casper the Ghost. And this is looking at Lewis. Oh, so Grosjean's gone into the back of us there. So looking at Grosjean now, this is mental, right? Okay, so we've stopped. Grosjean has sped up and gone into the back of us and into the back of his own teammate. And he's the reason why we've got a penalty. And then Magnussen goes through everyone. What a joke. So Magnussen is currently leading the Grand Prix. But yeah, we've got a 5-second time penalty because of Grosjean. And I didn't really know what to do. So yeah, decided to come into the pits. But obviously we are going to have to serve that time penalty, which is really unfortunate. But it seems like the rest of the grid is also coming into the pits anyway. So, you know, behind a safety car, you know, we'll be at the back of the grid anyway. So we're putting the hards on. Obviously we've got to wait 5 seconds. Great. Come on. As Lance Stroll has been disqualified. So whatever he has done, basically causing a traffic jam, just being a bit of a nutter, he's got disqualified for that. And we come out ahead of Matsushita and behind Russell in P15. Obviously, we won't have to stop anymore though. So yeah, I decided to look at the actual race incidents. Obviously, Max got a 5-second time penalty for something weird on the first lap. Not sure what that was about. Then illegal blocking by Stroll. We then got a 5 seconds for a severe contact or severe collision with Grosjean, which obviously wasn't. That was Grosjean doing it, as did Hubert as well. So there's 3 time penalties. And then Stroll got disqualified for parking in a dangerous location. All right, so back to the action. So the safety car is just about to go. As you can see, we're right on the rear of George Russell. Are we going to tap it? That is the question everyone wants to know. I don't think we are. We're going to go up the inside as Russell goes up the inside as well. So we've taken like 4 cars there. That was ridiculous. Obviously not mucking about on these harder tyres as Lando goes around the outside. Actually a bit of contact. We did kind of go a bit aggressive there. I'm not sure if there's any damage. I don't think there is, as he is coming back as well now. So up to P11. We're going to make this very difficult for Lando. He obviously is our rival. He's still on those soft tyres. Gone up the inside, gone a little bit wide, but I think that is job done. Though I never like saying that as they tend to immediately get me back, but I think that is job done. So up to P11, and immediately later on the lap we're up to the back of Nicholas Latifi in P10. So Williams could score points, although we're just about to take that away from them as we've just sailed past them, and that is Max Verstappen there as well. So we've got 1. We might be able to get 2. Might be able to get our Verstappen and Kvyat here as well. Going to go up the inside. Are we going to go late on the brakes? Yes, we are, and that is 2. Oh, fantastic. Just blow my own trumpet here. Oh, as Max is going to come back up the inside, is he? We're going to lose his position. Oh, He's hit the inside, I think, and he's gone a little bit wide. There was a bit of contact, but we did get a better exit. We're just checking the damage, and we seem okay somehow. But we're up to P8. What has gone on? Absolutely amazing. As we rejoin the action a bit later on lap 15, we are very close to the back of Bottas, who is only a second in front of us now. So if we can get our head down, hopefully we can catch up and maybe get DRS and possibly get in front of Bottas. That would be a massive sign of intent, I guess, signal of intent is what I'm trying to say. As we hit the wall there, any damage? Nothing to report, but the tyre wear was around 15%. And we've got to do another 11 laps on this. So yeah, not looking great. But we do the fastest lap of the race. Get in there, Jumbo. Everything is going so well at the moment. It was looking so bad when that safety car came out. But at the moment, everything's looking great. And later on in the lap, obviously, I'm not sure if Bottas is being held up by Sainz here. Possibly. But we are all over the back of both of them. As Bottas is very close to the walls. We just take it a bit easy. We don't want to go into the back of either of them. Sainz has got to go massively defensively. Bottas is going to go around the outside, is he? We're just going to join this. We're going to go up the inside of Sainz if we can get the power down. Yes, we have. So that is up to P6 now. Get in there. Hopefully, we can follow Bottas through. He's had a bit of a slide there. He's going to lose a bit of time, a bit of speed. And hopefully, we can get Bottas here. Obviously, Mercedes engine versus Mercedes engine. Going to get the DRS wide open. Oh, luckily, he doesn't have DRS. And that should be position gain. As I say, I'm normally say that is, and then they just sail past again. But we're up to P5, I believe. Up next is Danny Ricciardo. As we do a green sector 1. Obviously, no surprises. That is DRS has helped us do that. And there's a lot of smoke from one of the Ferraris there. Who is that? That's one of the AlphaTauris going past him. That's number 23. That is Alex Albon in the Ferrari. And his engine has gone boom. Not good. Let's have a little look at that and see what actually happened. So there's the AlphaTauri. Oh, it's literally just gone bang. That is not good news for Alex. I'm not sure where he was on the grid, but yeah, unluckily for Alex, he's not going to be scoring any points or even seeing the checkered flag. Oh, and as we rejoin the action again, there's another one, and that is a Red Bull, and I think that's Max Verstappen's white helmet. So that is another one. Why are we seeing that angle? There we go. Yeah, so that is Max Verstappen, and he is out of this Grand Prix as well. So he's just in front of our teammate there. Oh, and literally exactly where Alex. So Alex went down that runoff there, and how weird. Two engine failures pretty much in identical places a lap after each other. So Max Verstappen is out of this Grand Prix as well. On to lap 20 now. We are just coming over the line. We are currently in P5, although we just bumped up to P4 as Pierre Gasly has eventually stopped. So this is unbelievable. We're up to P4. If we can manage this, that'll be a result for us. As we are currently gaining on Danny Ricciardo, who's P3. Who knows? We might be able to get a podium here. Coming through the castle section, it's only 1.4 seconds to Daniel Ricciardo now, as Bottas is still nearly, 2.8 seconds behind us. So we're more likely to get third currently than, Bottas get us and we end up fifth. As we are coming on to lap 23, we are much closer to Daniel Ricciardo this time. He's within 1 second, so we'll get DRS this time. Can we get the podium? That would be an unbelievable result. We have got our DRS open. We aren't really gaining though, so there's no way we're coming back from this far back, but hopefully we can just get closer and closer. We've gone a little bit too far and we've actually hit the wall. Is there any damage? Somehow we have not got any damage, but we have lost a lot of time there. We're down to 1.6 seconds, so hitting that wall, and obviously the tyres are starting to go off a little bit. We have lost so much time as he's nearly 2 seconds ahead of us, and Bottas, more worryingly, very nearly dropped that there, as Bottas is gaining on us quite a lot. As you can see, we managed to catch back up to Ricciardo on the penultimate lap now, only 0.7, but more worryingly is Bottas. He is gaining on us massively, so Bottas is flying, but we're within a second of Ricciardo. If we can just hold this together, we've hit the wall again there, so these tyres are definitely going off. Still no damage. Somehow we're literally just caressing these walls and we're not getting any damage, which is a masterstroke by us. Definitely doing that intentionally. Not. as we're on the last lap. Can we get Ricciardo here? Trying to go around the outside. We're a little bit late on the brakes. We need to get up the outside. That's not going to work. As Valtteri Bottas is all over the back of us. Is he going to send on the inside? He does. It's like lap 1 on the last lap now. As we have a bit of a slide. There was a bit of contact, but Ricciardo's managed to get away. As Bottas is all over the back of us, we are going to come under a massive attack now. Hopefully, we look like we're going to get P3. It now looks like we're going to have P5. We've gone way too deep. The tyres have gone off. We have hit the wall. We have lost our front wing, as has Valtteri Bottas. This has all gone wrong on the last lap. We've got a warning for causing an accident with Bottas, and we are down to P5 without a front wing. Well, half a front wing. So this is going to be really bad, as we have got Pierre Gasly all over the back of us as well. Can we get back up to Bottas, who has also lost half his front wing? As Gasly's going to go up the inside. That's not going to work. We've gone a little bit too deep. Hopefully don't knock off the front end even more. But yeah, we can hold Gasly off here going through Castle. Oh, we've hit the wall again. This is not good. It's all gone wrong. It just doesn't want to turn in. So much understeer, as Gasly's going to have a run at us now, going down into the worst corner on the track, in my opinion. He's all over the back of us. Is he going to send one up the inside here? Or we've kind of defended it at half. We're giving him some space. We've gone wide again. We've done even more damage. Oh, gosh. As Gasly's going to get the run of us this time. We're down to P6. Coming into basically the last corner. The chicane is going to be very difficult for us. We're down to P6. And we've got Sainz all over the back of us. Hopefully we can just hold on to 6th. Going through the chicane, we're going to have to back off, as we don't have any grip. We're actually grinding along that wall. Hopefully we can just see off Sainz. This is going to be so tight. He's actually come under attack from Ocon as well. We have got DRS. Luckily, we're using up all our fuel and all our ERS. We're luckily going to come home in P6. What a disaster of a last lap, though. But that could have been so much worse. P6, but it could have been a P3. Ugh. As Tony Giovinazzi gets driver of the day. Go on, Antonio. What am I on about? So tired. Don't know what's going on. As Lewis wins the race. Oh, look at that podium. That could have been us. That should have been us. Lewis with Sergio and Daniel Ricciardo, but it should have been us. Gutted. Yeah, so Lewis won the race from Sergio Perez, from Daniel Ricciardo, from Bottas, from Gasly, and then us. Also, Pierre Gasly did a blinding fastest lap. Obviously, I think he's on the soft tyre towards the end there, when he got past us, I think he was. So no surprise. Ocon got 7th, just over the line, beat Sainz. Danny, yes, Danny Ricciardo. Danny Kvyat, our teammate, got P9. He got 2 points. Go on, Danny. And our rival Lando rounds out the top 10. Also, a great result for Haas there, with Magnussen coming in 11th. So yeah, great result for them. And looking at the rest of the grid, so also you had the 3 DNFs in Max, Alex and Lance Stroll. Was there any other surprises? Giovinazzi went from 21st on the grid to 14th, which was great. Also, Charles Leclerc came 15th. Ouch. So looking at the driver standings, Daniel Ricciardo is holding on to the Drivers' Championship by 2 points. So it's very close. And then Valtteri Bottas is a further 5 points behind Lewis in 3rd. Max's DNF kind of drops him out of the title race at the moment, as he's 28 points behind Ricciardo. Sergio Perez and Pierre Gasly had a good weekend, so they bump us down to P7, unfortunately. And if you look at the bottom there, Danny got his first points of the season, so he moves up to 14th. Go on, Danny. Constructor stand-ins, Mercedes move into top spot again. They are 19 points ahead of Red Bull, and Racing Point move up to 3rd on 52 points. We managed to get 10 points in total, but we remain 6th. Looking at the rivalry breakdown, we got 2 points, whereas Lando got 3, thanks to us getting that penalty from Grosjean, and he takes the lead 17-16. So there you have it. What a race at the Azerbaijan Grand Prix. It never lets us down, it seems. What a start by us, as you've seen in the replay there, up to P2, and probably what could have been a very good podium if we had not had the crash by Lance Stroll. But it is what it is. A very entertaining race, lots of overtaking, and also Danny got some points for us, which is so good. I've been waiting for so long for him to get some points, which is great news for us. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed the race, and if you did, as always, if you could drop a like on it, it really helps us out. And if you want to see more content like this and more F1 2021 content when that comes out in not too long now, then yeah, subscribe to the channel. And also, if you want to say hi or any questions or anything, let me know in the comments and I'll get back to you as soon as I can. Alrighty then, I've been Jumbo and I'll catch you guys in the next one.